Yo, this talented from the west side of Chicago, and this how I bring that noise. Lately I've been thinking about the things they say I'll never do. Funny, I've accomplished everything I put my mind to. Lately I've been thinking about life. Watching
that. Boy Vico here with your boy Talented. And we gonna jump right into it, man. So from the west side of Chicago, where at?
Where I was born and raised over on Madison, Pulaski, like right around that area and shit.
My same area.
Where?
Yeah.
I remember Don Juan and shit. I remember like.
And he still be out here too. Still be out here. But as far as like the west side contributing to your music, how does it take effect with what you bring to the table?
The west side affecting my music, it kind of really just gives me a foundation, you know what I'm saying? Because it's what made me. So, from being from the west side and like going to school up north, you know what I'm saying, Lincoln Park, I was like kind of mixed with both blends, you know what I'm saying, of like society, you know what I'm saying, going home to the low class, you know what I'm saying, but going to school in the upper class.
That's not bad. So, being around that diverse crowd is because you got the hood, of course, and then you going out the hood to a bunch of culture. Like that's pretty much transitions you into. Let me see. Making that not your first track, but your second single. How you say it? Friends.
Yeah, Friends.
Can you explain more about Friends? Then we're gonna talk about your first single that you released under Talented. Can you explain how did you come up with that Friends concept?
Man, Friends. Me, Monty, and Smino, we in the studio as usual, you know what I'm saying, cooking up a beat and shit like that. And he put the beat on, Smee had a hook, we went off that, and I laid my verse, and we called it Friends because like that was the thing that he was screaming out, like he was just screaming out Friends, you know what I'm saying? So
project.
The way he said it with a southern accent, Headache had said Friends, and so we called it Friends.
Hey, like I said, I like the joint.
But the names be coming like right before we click save, you know what I'm saying? So we like, what we gonna call it? And we be like,
let me think.
I don't know. Alright, sometimes we call it I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
That's right. So you'll type, then you come back to it and retitle.
Yeah.
So styling.
Yeah.
So your first single that you released, which is styling, like explain that situation.
Man, styling was like a continuation of rock like that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to create something different, so that's why you have different patterns inside of the song. It sounds like a totally different song after 12 bars. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Really, when I made that song, I was just wanted something for people to play and have self-assurance. You know what I'm saying? So they, like to feel confident about.
And it's definitely that summer joint. Like I see you, putting it out there like get ready, heating up the summer.
Oh yeah.
And when I first heard it and played it, I'm like, damn, like this brother got some heat for real. And then you drop, I'm just gonna say Friends.
That's cool.
Then you drop Friends after, and it's like Friends took things to a whole nother level, bruh. So with that being said, like what upcoming projects do you have? Because with those two joints, I'm thirsty.
Well, I have 3 more songs that I'm putting out. It's going to be a completion of 5 songs, maybe 6.
So you're working on the EP?
Yeah, EP.
Okay.
Call it what you want, you know what I'm saying? I'm titling Who Made It, you know what I'm saying? It's based off of concept of events that happen in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? So it's a very interesting story that's tied to it. I'm not really talking about it that much because it's a product of what it was, and so I'm just trying to release this energy off of me until I want to put my more comfortable stuff out. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like some legalities and stuff with that.
So are you gonna release another single before you drop the full?
I'm gonna do one more on Tuesday, Tuesday.
Today Friday.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give y'all exclusive.
You heard it first. We got the boy Talented giving us an exclusive, man. So make sure y'all tune in. I'm gonna be dropping that as soon as we drop this. Make sure y'all tune in. As far as like, we're in a big city full of amazing artists.
Small city.
Exactly. It's crazy how it's small but big. It's a lot of artists here. Is there any artists that interest you and you would like to collaborate with?
Yeah, man. It's a few in mind, but off the top, I would say John Wall from Pivot Game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Any more? Just John Wall right now?
Yeah, just John Wall. Oh, and Headache.
Hey, yeah, he is slick too. He be trying to act like he don't be out there on the vocals.
And then my other homie Vaughn.
Fine.
Yeah, Fat Jesus.
Wait, Fat Jesus?
Yeah,
Fat
he
Jesus?
got an album coming out.
Fat Jesus, why you ain't?
He got an album coming out, man.
What?
Yeah, we all rappers, you
Wow, that's some exclusive shit right there. I didn't even know Fat Jesus.
know. Oh yeah, it's coming out in 2020. It's called Molasses.
Oh damn.
'Cause every year they just add one piece of the track. So it's like 1 year we had the strings, 1 year we had the piano.
we ain't talk about you. We just having fun.
That's the homie though, man.
Hey, I swear, Fat. Hey, I'm gonna just say Vaughn.
Yeah.
Vaughn is the homie. He put on for the city, yo. He do a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Talked about your projects, your upcoming project. Do you have a set release date?
I do.
You don't want to say what? Can we get like
But
a
it's,
month?
hey, when that shit come out? April 12th. April 12th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's soon.
cool. It is. I thought it was gonna come later. So April 12th. That ain't bad. We got some time to help promote. You know, with you,
Man, I
right along
appreciate
with you. Oh, no doubt. That's what we here for.
Yeah.
As far as got a couple more questions before we get into things. I want to talk about Chicago more.
Mm-hmm.
How do you what do you feel the state of Chicago is in right now? You know, due to some of the violence and due to some of the positivity, like us coming together and stopping Trump's rally. Like, what do you see Chicago right now?
I can speak on it, but I can't speak on it because like I be so busy that I don't have time to read the news. You know, not that I don't have time, I just don't fit it into my life. You know what I'm saying? I just have a certain energy that's around me that I'm just keeping, and it's just like a tumbleweed effect. You know what I'm saying? It just grows more and more. You know
Positive energy,
yeah.
bro. Bring positive vibes.
Yeah, so I feel like the news be giving off a different. You know what I'm saying? I support rallying for the right reason. You know what I'm saying? And Trump, you know, I don't really know anything about him, but he doesn't seem like a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
See,
I can't speak on that.
And I respect you for that answer because when you bring in negativity, it gives you negative. It gives you a negative effect.
I don't even be pushing that off. Like some people do something dirty to me, I'll be like, man, that's fucked up. I can't fuck with you, but I'm not gonna go retaliate. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way because retaliation don't bring nothing but more retaliation. So I got a new game.
Now if my niggas wanna do something to you, ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey, like I ain't gonna do it, but they might hound you. But I got this new game, right? The old game is still partly in there, but with this new game, it's called Ill Karaoke. For the first Ill Karaoke, you are the first artist to do Ill Karaoke.
Oh man.
And it's only 2 bars from a past hit record, and this for this joint is actually gonna be called it's Easy E's joint.
Oh man.
I'll turn this off. I'm sorry about that.
Easy.
But it's Easy E's joint, so we're gonna do 2
I know
bars.
it easy.
We finna see. We finna see. You ready? You gotta fill in the blank. You ready? All right. Cruising down the street and
My 6'4".
jocking her,
Bitches.
slapping her.
Hoes.
There we go. See?
Bet he gave me a little easy one. You know what I'm saying?
I had to. I'm like, it's the first one.
Appreciate
That's something that everybody knows. So
That's
I
kinda
figured,
cool. I like that game.
hey, I'm trying to get it better.
Alright, now I got one for you.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go. Let's get it.
I feel like I'm Simon.
When I ain't rhyming.
I gave one of my songs. I want to see how much you do.
so I threw my own verse and hey, I tried to complete it like the best way I could. But let's see. We got some more of the game for you. And that is, if you wasn't making music, what do you see yourself doing?
Man, making movies.
Making movies. Matter of fact, I'm gonna reverse back real quick because I didn't get into depth. Now, talented. How did you get your name?
Started with Talented as KB, Talented ASKB. It started with that, and then how I came up with that was I was just like, man, everybody always calling me talented. You know what I'm saying? Very talented dude, and people always call me KB. So
that's what I used to call you. I used to say it all together.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. A lot of people cut it up. Somebody called me Ask KB one time, and I'm like, nah, don't do that.
Ask KB.
ASKB.
Like Ask KB.
Yeah, and I was like, don't do that.
I wouldn't like that.
I didn't like that at all.
So what made you transition to talented?
I just kept hearing little people here and there, like random people, like some little white boy from Boston hit me up on my Instagram, like, yo, I really appreciate your music, but you should change your name for marketing reasons and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like threw it at me in a nasty way, but he was like telling me he fuck with me. And
So
a lot of people were saying it was too long and like it's too hard on the eye to look at it and having to read. You should get it when you look at it, like Illinois.
Yeah, and like I was telling you when you made the switch earlier when we was off camera, I was saying like that's perfect. It's easy to type.
Yeah.
It's only 5 letters,
Yeah.
which makes it so much more convenient. And even though he was, he was giving you how can you say constructive criticism.
Yeah.
So I like the change. Now, let people know everything you do because you don't just make music. Like you was telling, like you were saying earlier, you would be you would film movies. Explain to everybody, everything you do besides music.
Well, how I got to that idea of filming movies was high school. I played football and top athlete. Took advantage of my popularity and started doing parties. I had Junior from B96 hosting my parties, and spinning my parties. So I was doing like 400 on a Thursday, and I used that momentum to like make my own flyers. I was a graphic designer. That's what I was going to school for. Make my own flyers, and then I'll film my videos to have a recap on Facebook.
Okay.
And so rappers used to come to my parties and they'd be like, man, who filmed the recap? And I'd be like, I did. Film my video.
Wow.
So that happened. I started working with Open World Films. I started getting stuff from National Geographic, BET, MTV, Jack Daniels, on and on commercials. And from there I was balancing like my music with the film, and that's what really gave that inconsistency with my music. You know what I'm saying?
Because you work in
uncertainty.
You gotta have a balance.
I had like a year hiatus. You know what I'm saying? That's what all the blogs talk about. And I don't know, now I'm something like really died in me, but was born in me. You know what I'm saying?
It was reborn.
You know.
Because I like I said, the music you bring to the table is fucking amazing, man. Like everything about it, you got one of the best engineers in Chicago, so I applaud you on that. And I'm happy I brought that up because a lot of people didn't know, don't know, you make amazing videos.
That's just how I make my money, though. Too.
And then your cover art game is disgusting. So now you guys know my mans don't just make music. It's more to music.
Yeah, I got galleries coming up.
You do?
I can't put no data on it right now.
No, you ain't got to. As long as we know they coming up, that's all that matters.
It's gonna be something different though. I'm really into experiences and stuff, so when you hear the music, it's supposed to represent everything, like with the galleries.
Cause I know you was breaking down like a lot of your projects as well had meaning to it, like the cover arts had meaning to it. And when you said chilling at the crib with my OG,
yeah, at the crib,
I almost said it right.
You said chilling. I don't know. It sound chilling at the crib. My OG sound.
You was chilling on the couch.
It was actually I had created a genre called chill turn up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like the vibe of like something smooth you can ride to, but at the same time like you can turn up to it. It has a turn up in it.
Chill turn up.
Yeah, so
I had to bring that back.
You'll be hearing more of that.
That's what I was like. I had to bring that back. But we're gonna get back to the game, and then we're gonna end this. Person dead or alive to work with, who would that be?
Michael Jackson.
Same. I'll be feeling the same way. And the last question is, I think we actually got all the questions out. I'm gonna do Stranded on the Island. If you were stranded on the island, what would be if you had 3 choices, what would be the most genre you play out of classical, pop, and rock?
I gotta pick one.
One. Classical, pop, or rock?
Pop, man. I gotta keep my spirit up.
Yeah, you gotta look. I mean, I hear look pop in what you do now. It definitely go in. So, well,
there's a lot of money there too.
You say what?
I said there's a lot of money there too.
Yeah, yeah, that's what like the most money is.
Awards, achievements, you cross borders. You know what I'm saying? You reach the masses.
You see that a lot of. Hey, hope y'all heard that. He just put a fun fact out there. Pop is one of the most selling genres in music right now. So you heard it first. I'm here with your boy Talented. Any shout outs before we end it?
Shout out to the West Side.
That's where I'm from too. Shout out, classic
the
studios.
Shout out to Squad, man. Squad know who they are.
So, with that being said, it's your boy Biko signing off, man. I had to bring it back. I had thought.